Previously, in the world of Galamora.
Maybe to be strong, you have to be kind to yourself. I thank you sincerely for everything.
Shanti, I hope you will be doing all right in the future. That day, really, it didn't seem good. But the owls seemed to help a bit. They reminded me of something. I once thought owls were only meant to symbolize wisdom or internal growth, but I've heard people say that they are a sign of protection and good fortune. Others that they represent desolation, others yet that they are the manifestation of a god, but I forgot the name. But I've also heard someone say that owls are the spirits of our elders, ancestors, or eternal teachers.
What we are is kind of confusing. We're basically the extension of the outer gods.
So, like the outer gods' right-hand men?
More like their children in a sense.
I've been keeping this a secret because I didn't think it really mattered. I have these strange dreams and memories that I'm not really sure what to make of. I figured it was just the usual thing because, well, last 1,400 years I've been having that problem with the curse, but I'm starting to think it might be some sort of connection to what she's talking about.
But my full name is Brock. Or Cloak. Hence, the cloak and the pickaxe. This is my family crest. And, while it's not yet completely finished, I want you to have it.
As a hole in the sky seems just instantly and open up.
This massive portal in the sky. Up in the sky, you see what looks to be this whole mass of stars that are densely packed.
And after a moment, you all realize
Those stars are moving around kind of quickly.
you can almost see like multiple serpentine shapes coming down towards the mouth of the portal.
Why are you like this?
I don't have to answer anything to you.
Now come on, Jonathan.
Fucking hate this guy. God damn.
And you see Jonathan just kind of
Wacky space
nervously
voices.
start pointing his hand up towards the sky. You see a white light kind of start to flicker in his hands. You see a very similar beam of light shoot from his hand that came from Kolvar's hand, except this one's this kind of blindingly bright white light. And Jonathan here, something about him, it's like looking in a mirror sometimes. I haven't been able to shake this feeling since I saw him back on that other planet. And now, I'm going to get to the bottom of this mystery. And you, he points at you, Shanti, are going to follow me to the bottom of the realm of consciousness. And he very quickly lunges towards Jonathan, grabs him, and teleports away. And then he teleports back in and says, "Oh, and by the way, rest up a bit. I'm not going anywhere." And teleports away again.
I gave him everything, and he just spits in my face.
And Brock will pull out the bottle of alcohol that he got from the weird-ass dragon people in the mountain and just take a swig.
You do so, and the alcohol now has a much different, feeling to it now. It's almost like the sunlight is getting nicely absorbed by it.
It's reacting
It's
to photo.
magical alcohol.
Welcome to the plane of consciousness. Realm of consciousness, whatever you want to call it.
But you see some hunched figure who's walking at a pretty slow pace with a cane. What's about to happen is what you would call unexpected. And very quickly you see the face of Elric looking back at all of you,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and his hands raised up, and electricity is crackling from it as he pointed over towards Cynade.
Are we good?
Boot up, roll 20.
Bang Bang episode of the police.
Yep. Saw that coming. Every time. Every time we try to start this goddamn stream, it's gotta be some whack-ass bullshit, doesn't it?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Do you
Welcome.
expect anything less?
No, not really.
Exactly.
Anyway, welcome everyone to Untold Realms Rise of Vestia, session 22. Did I write that right? I wrote that correct.
Woo.
It's session 22.
You can count.
Isn't awesome? Copyrights. That better not get us copyright stricken. YouTube, if you copyright that, you're a butt.
What, the church?
Yeah, the
What, the fucking
church.
church?
The Catholic Church.
Copyright
Father, Son, and the
claims
Holy
button
Dance moves.
open.
I don't have anything else to say. I guess. I mean, I've got nothing. Does anyone want to say anything before we begin?
Dick.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I'm having a great day.
Jed, are you still awake?
I have rebooting my brain. But yes, I'm
Rebooting.
awake.
Give this man a mushroom.
Oh man, poor Jet, man.
Jed, wake up, I don't like this.
Jet, wake up! I don't like
I'm more
this.
of like
I
Jet,
don't like
wake up!
this!
roll 20.
Oh my god. Ugh. I cleaned my entire apartment today, and now I'm just realizing that I'm covered in dust.
Ew.
Dorito dust.
It is not burrito dust.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Anyway.
Dorito.
Makeshift, you got anything you want to
Burrito
say?
dust.
Nothing that I can think of.
Cool.
So yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna hand it to you, and we're just gonna start this off right away. Whee!
Word.
Oui.
So, the last thing that happened was first Makeshift silenced his phone. Because I was about to do that, then it made a
Oh
noise.
no!
And then...
Silence your Subaru.
So where we left off in the story, Shanti had just been pulled ribcage height down into the dirt like quicksand.
Oof.
And then another arm reached up out of the ground, trying to grab at Brock, and did not grab him in time. But then, that arm led to a torso coming out of the ground, and it showed itself to be Elric, with a mildly different appearance, who is now pointing a lightning bolt spell straight at Cynade. And now... I should have his character sheet up, because I need to
Probably.
remember if it's a dex save.
Oh no.
Question.
Yes?
Does that lightning count as a missile?
I wouldn't say so.
No.
No,
Missile.
okay, but never mind.
Is that PB
I
and J a
retract my
soup?
statement.
As much as I really want to deflect magic missiles as a monk, no.
It's probably not the best
Trust
idea.
me, I've
I
tried.
wrote
You're not-
that shit just like shit.
I know, like you wanna try to do some like Uncle Iroh shit.
Let me catch.
You're gonna do some Uncle
I
Iroh
catch
deflect-
the lightning.
Yeah, you deflect lightning like Uncle Iroh, you know? Woo! No, it's not gonna work that way, sorry.
Damn,
That'd actually be
wish-
kind of
I
wild.
retract my statement.
Now that I think about
Uncle
Uncle Iroh,
lightning.
I
Yeah.
think maybe the 4 elements monks. I'd be willing to flavor it to do that if you were one of like the 4 elements ones, because that's literally
Yeah.
Avatar. But
Yeah, if I was thinking like if this could be an elemental monk, then yeah, but nah. Then I retract my statement.
when the monk realizes that planets are objects hurtling through space, so you're saying it's a missile and I can deflect it, throws a fucking planet.
Deflect the Earth. Deflect Earth.
I wish I could deflect planets.
Oh, watch this drive, bitch. Boop.
So, Cynade, give me a dexterity 19 saving throw.
Jesus
DC 19.
fucking Christ!
Yeah,
19?
He's got a hard dexterity save to beat.
It's also got a fuck ton of issues.
Yeah, he just crawled out of the ground and shot a lightning bolt at the nearest tiefling. And
Fair.
they pass.
Yeah.
So, lightning forming a 100-foot long and 5-foot wide blast out from the direction you choose. Each creature in line must make a dexterity saving throw or take 8d6. Half as much damage on a successful one. So you take...
I just love I can hear the dice.
That's my keyboard.
Ah.
You take 30 damage.
Yikes. At least she's got an infinite amount of fucking health.
And now, everybody roll for initiative.
Yeah, bro. Are we using the map?
Yeah.
Not quite yet, no.
God damn it.
Although it's coming up in a second.
Is Shanti the one that got the change in her initiative?
Come on, give
No.
me something good, please.
That work. Finish.
There have. Hey, look at that, 17.
Hey, 17.
And Elric got a 5.
Haha, baby.
Slow
Damn.
boy.
Stinky man. Baby.
Oh, Zendil, you're also not here right now. That'll be explained in a minute.
You're taking a fat nap.
I am taking initiative nap. That's what it is, you know. Like how fast I wake up.
Initiative for a nap.
Initiative to sleep.
Same.
Correct. Well, yes, I think.
And so, Shanti, it's
Oh,
now
wow.
your turn. Behind you, you hear a lightning bolt go off, and you're chest deep inside of dirt.
Okay. Okay. So if I do this, this will be my action. Do I have anything I could do? Yes, I do! Oh, wait. I'm smart. Hold on. I'm smart. I'm big ol' smarty pants. Damn it, that's an action too. Wait. Makeshift, help me understand this real quick. Look at that I just dropped in chat. Does that mean that I could do just that as a bonus action, or do I have to do wild shape and that?
As a bonus action, you can expend a use of your wild shape feature to take on a starry form rather than transforming into a beast. When it says rather than transform into a beast, so it's going to cost a bonus action and a wild shape charge.
Okay, cool.
It won't cost an action.
Great. Wonderful. Now I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Hold on. I'm distracted. The music is really loud in my ears. We're just adjusting that for my sensitive ears. Anyway, I'm going to. Yeah. How much dirt am I in? So you said it's up to my rib cage, right? Like bottom of it or top of it?
It goes up to the bottom of your rib cage. It's right where your sternum would be.
Okay, and Shanti's 5'4". Yeah, that would be about 5 feet that she's in, right?
She's in more like 3 feet of dirt.
Wonderful! Then that gives me 2 extra feet to work with. I would like to cast Mold Earth and yoink myself out of the ground, essentially. I'd like to basically make a cube under me and go nyum. Push me up.
That works. And based on how Mold Earth is worded, you can also just like move all the dirt you're currently in away from you. Just sort of just kind of
I'll do that
slosh
then.
it away. Yeah.
Cool. We'll just do that then. And then afterwards, I'm going to expend a charge of my wild shape, not a shape of my wild charge. And I'm going to enter my starry form as... I don't know which one would work. Let's see. Y'all are on your own. I'm going into Archer. Y'all better have healing spells on you, because I'm going into Archer. I'm doing some damage. I don't have a map in front of me, so I can't see what my movement is. So, I'm just gonna stay where I am and turn to Engi Dream Elric. And ready to fuck him up on my next round. Next!
Word. Alright. And now in the initiative, it is... Azim's turn.
Yay.
Oh, wait. Mars, you didn't roll for initiative.
I did.
Oh, wait, yeah, you did. Never mind. Sorry,
It's right there.
It's Mars' turn.
Yeah.
I thought that was a different roll. I got confused. So what do you do, Mars?
Is she casting Moonbeam?
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Alright. Let's see if he makes the save. Oh.
Oh no, we are
And-
fucked.
Actually,
Mars, why?
he's a shape changer, so it's at disadvantage. Okay, it wasn't a 1, but still, he failed it.
Damn, that's a 5! An 8 versus a 5! Mars, what have you done? He's gonna transform!
And so, after getting big zapped by a stray lightning bolt coming from him, you go, fuck that, and just a pillar of light engulfs Elric, who still has his shins in the ground, and immediately he takes 15 radiant damage. Let me track this.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Does it just dawn on him like the Hammer of Dawn from Gears of War? Just
basically. And immediately you all see the humanoid next to you, who you know is Elric, explode into a transformation and become a 15-foot tall Wendigo right in front of you.
Good job, Mars. Now we have to fight this thing. SMH.
Cool. I mean, that's basically what he does when his hit points get too low anyway, so expediting the process a little bit.
Okay, fair enough then. I retract my former statement.
Now, is a Wendigo good at con saves?
I mean, they
It's
eat
probably.
people, so maybe.
I mean, considering the last time Brock fought one, he absolutely clapped it. And I still think about that sometimes, where I was like, dang, that was supposed to be the difficult fight in that area. And they countered it perfectly.
With Dwarf.
Rock just went, I make it shine light. Oh fuck.
And then I was like, oh, okay, I guess he can't do the teleporting, which I was planning on it being able to do. So anyway, and then Cynade does this.
What the fuck?
Components, verbal somatic. Spell
What
burst
the
gravity.
fuck, Mars? She's using his own
What is
tactics
Mars?
against him!
I assume.
What is Mars doing?
What
I
is Mars
assume
doing?
she's casting reverse gravity in a big cylinder around him.
Like
Oh,
someone
no.
did in fucking Calrix.
I assume you do that to in such a way that it doesn't target Shanti and Brock, since they're pretty close to him.
Yeah,
So
we're
he's
like
like a
right
magic
there.
Word. You cast that, and he has to make a dexterity saving throw to see if to grab onto fixed objects they can reach, thus avoiding the fall. Let's see here.
Ooh.
What is his dexterity? He did not make that save. Then,
Aha.
right after that moonbeam blasts him into another form, you see the creature rise up into the air at the speed at which a ball drops, as it claws at some of the nearby branches of the trees. You hear the creature howl as it goes up into the sky and seems to disappear above the canopy. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. And now it is Azim's turn.
Ooh. Briar, question. Can I attack your boyfriend with a sword?
Yeah. It's not my boyfriend. It's just a weird form of
shit,
consciousness.
fuck.
So yeah, go for it.
He's in space right now, bud.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
Azim. He did it once. He'll do it again. He
I'll
jumped
fucking
through
do it again.
rubble once. He'll fucking do it
Oh.
again.
I'll fucking anime fight this bitch.
Well, there's not.
Yeah, I
there's
guess
not,
I like.
There's not rubble flying through the air right now. That was just because when that happened the first time, it's because Elric had like torn up a bunch of the ground with his spells. This time, it's just that you can see the trees are like. It's like they're being inverted. All their branches are hanging upwards.
Yeah.
But
So what
there's-
you could say, I can like.
you could, if you run into this cylinder, you will absolutely be flipped upside down. Inverted gravity.
I could use the get into the gravity and use the speed of the gravity going in first to like dash slice the Wendigo.
Sure,
All
if
right,
you wanna.
Genji.
Give it a shot. It'll take some dexterity saves.
Yeah.
But that sounds cool.
Rule of
Yeah,
cool.
I think I'll
Rule
do
of
that.
Cool.
Alright.
So I guess
Give me an acrobatics check to see if you can perform this movement. Because you're about to flip upside down and aim properly.
Yeah. Okay, acrobatics.
Okay, you pass it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say
Yeah.
you pass that. So the
Yeah.
24.
Fucking 24.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he passes.
Yeah, monks get some good dexterity. So you do that.
I can
give
do a
me,
flip.
and then as you invert and kind of careen past the branches and angle yourself correctly, you see the silhouette of the Wendigo below / above you, technically.
Mhm.
And you ready your sword. Give me an attack roll at advantage.
Oh, an advantage sword? Okay. Boop.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yep, you hit him. Roll for damage.
I'm loving tonight already.
What the
That's a
fuck kind of
natural
rolls are
19.
those? RNG gods are in your favor.
And-
This is roll 20, baby.
They're feeling. They're
And you-
forgiving me tonight.
You slash him in the air for 11 damage.
Yeah. I'll also like to do an unarmored attack.
Word. Give me that unarmed
Yeah.
attack as you slash through him, and as you're still passing by him, you ready a big old punch.
Is it sole advantage or normal?
Sure, this one's at advantage because he is very disoriented. He's practically prone.
Okay. Okay.
practically prone in a very weird sense.
Yes.
That one
I can't
misses.
see it. That one misses? Okay. We can say like I did a slash and as I'm trying to spin around to do a kick, it just like whooshes away.
Yeah. And then as you whoosh away, you have more like sideways momentum. So you're actually traveling across the cylinder, whereas he isn't. He's like only arcing slightly to the side. But your attack did push him in the other direction, so he's now kind of moving the same direction as you. Is that the end of your turn?
Out of curiosity. Yeah.
Well, I guess there's not really much else you can do in that situation.
No, I was just curious. Yeah, I was just curious to see what it will roll.
All right.
Yeah.
And Brock, it is now your turn.
Join me.
Yes. I think what the fuck I can do. I'm the melee guy.
He bonk boy.
I'm Bonk Boy. What spells did the fucking gauntlet give me again? Fireball.
Yes! Fireball!
Fireball.
Yes!
How high up is he?
Let's see how. So it's in the same turn. He's probably fallen 50 feet by now, or something like that. Let me look at this.
That's 150 feet range for the fucking fireball. I'm gonna do fireball.
Fuck it, I don't care how
boy.
big the dream realm is. I'll cast fireball.
There's nothing with more space than the fucking sky.
He's not wrong.
I am going to play anti-air gun. I throw fireball.
Respect.
Brock with that
Alright.
flak machine gun.
From my gauntlet, because that is indeed a spell stored in the gauntlet.
You cast Fireball, and let's see if he makes the spell save DC at disadvantage because he is in the air. There's not exactly a lot of things you can do to avoid this.
He do be kind of fucked.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh my god, between a 19 and a 2. Oh my god.
Letting out yet another blood-curdling roar, this creature gets engulfed by fire once again, and its appearance becomes thoroughly charred. Roll for damage.
Damn me.
31 fire damage as part of the spell already.
Ooh.
If you scroll up.
Yep. That do be a lot of fire damage.
You know that meme of Dr. Manhattan vaporizing Rorschach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically what you did with that gauntlet.
Oh,
Wings
heck
at him.
yeah.
Boom.
So you did 31 total damage?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Damage.
Damage.
Damage. Gunlog.
And now it is Elric's turn. And he is going to fucking cry, I guess, because he's in the air and inverted. But I know what he's going to do. He's gonna fall in a minute. So, on the next turn, let me just grab something real quick.
I mean, he can ready an action, I guess.
I may or may not be doing that. You know, just maybe.
Just a little something, something.
All right. And now, it is the next turn, and you don't hear any spells or anything come from the creature. And it is, since I accidentally looked at the wrong initiative, how many rounds is 1 minute? 10 rounds, yeah. Yes, reverse gravity can in fact be active for 1 whole minute. It is very funny.
Yep.
Anyway, so Cynade, it is now your turn.
Wait, what? How?
Oh, because I looked at the wrong thing
So
for
the
initiative.
first thing I'm
It was
going to
supposed be
do
them.
is teleport. A sim.
As in?
Isn't it Shanties?
Oh, I mixed up the initiatives the first time. Cynade
Okay.
has a higher
Damn, so
initiative.
Cynade gets 2 turns. I see blatant favoritism. I'm canceling you on Twitter.
Damn.
Cancel.
On Twitter.com?
Yeah,
Wait, there are
I'm
50
canceling
alternate
Makeshift on
accounts?
Twitter.com.
Okay, so I
And-
teleport as him, and then I'm going to do this in the aura of the gravity.
What?
You teleport as him. Let's see here.
Not, without asking for my consent? What?
If I wasted
You're
wild
running around
shape
like
for
a piece of
nothing,
meat?
I'm going to scream.
What the? Oh, you cast this on the aura of the anti-gravity field.
Correct.
But
Okay,
he's in the sky.
I'll allow that. It's just because I know kind
He's
of
in the
how
sky.
Cynade's magic works. Because it'll be reduced damage because he's not touching the ground. And I'll also say if somebody's underground, the spell would do extra damage, but
My
The,
main thing is I want rocks to break
Oh.
off from the ground.
Oh.
Oh, you want to
Oh, I see what
rocks
you're
up in
doing.
the sky. So are you teleporting
Yes.
Azim out of the field?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. You do that, and Azim, after a strange sensation passes through your body, you teleport back to where you had begun your initial jump attack.
Uh-huh.
And then a large number of rocks and trees haul themselves out of the ground and start floating up towards the sky quite quickly. And currently, as that passes by, you can see that the Wendigo is at like the top of the 100-foot gravity sphere at this point, kind of struggling to orient himself, as a bunch of trees start flying up towards him, as well as like big hunks of rock. And it'll take another turn for the rocks to actually like reach him.
Okay, it is Briar's turn.
Oh, right, Zendil's not here. Never mind, I was so confused.
Mhm.
I was like, wait a minute, where the fuck's the druid? The druid's
I
not
am
here,
not here.
Briar.
The other druid.
Okay. Do. Now that I'm free and I am in my archer mode, where the fuck is my mouse? Okay, I got really confused for a good 10 seconds. Let me read my thing real quick. I should have been looking at this. I'm so sorry. On a hit, attack this radiant damage. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna do some radiant damage. I am going to. Yep. I'm going to use Guiding Bolt. I'm gonna cast that. So that is. I don't remember the spell description. There it is. I have to make a ranged spell attack on the target.
Which you already did with the top number.
E. Does a 24 hit?
A 24 absolutely hits.
Oh, fuck yeah. And now that's 4d6. I forgot that my d6 is currently fucked. So it hits. That also means there will be a plus a d8 to that as well, because I'm in my archer form. And one more addition to the damage dice here. How much does that paper that Elric gave her on her spellbook, how much extra radiant damage does that do? Because Guiding Bolt is the thing that's on that page.
It's an extra damage die of radiant damage.
Cool, so another d6.
Oh, hell yeah.
She doesn't feel bad because she knows this isn't him. Oh yeah, we're gonna use inaugural roll of the metal pirate die. Okay, here we go. Alright, all the d6s first. Okay. Moving them over here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oof, alright. So we have 4, 8, 12, 22, 23 damage.
23 damage.
Yep.
You fucking light him up.
And I want to describe it real quick.
Go for
The
it.
way she does it is she just kind of like pulls her arms back as if she were drawing a bow, but she doesn't use a bow. So it's just like magic crackling at the ends of her hands and then just lets it go. And then boom, Guiding Bolt right to the chest.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, because you have the archer thing right now.
Yep. Archer
Word.
the Archer Starry Form Constellation.
You do that. And a searing bolt plants itself inside the Wendigo as it takes that amount of damage. And
20
now it is, I think, Azim's turn again.
Indeed.
Oh boy. So I'm back teleported on the ground, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Have the rocks already like gone up and like hit the dude already?
They're halfway up, but there's still like plenty of rubble making its way up. It's like the loose stuff at the top was first, and there's more rocks following in the cylinder.
I see. I don't know if it will be a good idea to ride one of those rocks up.
You might be able to do it with a good enough save.
Exactly, but I remember the last time I had an idea like that, it didn't go so well with the rolls, did it?
That one was different. That was the mouth and stomach of a primordial deity. This is just some rocks.
Okay. But what kind of roll will I do for that? If I
another
was, like, let's say, right up the well.
Another
acrobatics?
Yeah, another acrobatics check.
Okay,
The
I do
DC.
it.
Okay, let's see it. Give me that roll.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck you.
Gotcha. You
Oh
got
wait,
a
I actually had
21.
advantage on. Fuck.
That's fine. I
Fuck,
take the one that's on
actually
the
had
left.
advantage on.
It's the first number still.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
so, you get a 21, you make the acrobatics check. I was going to set to 18, and I was like, that's probably difficult enough. Yeah, you make it.
Haha.
And now, once again, jumping your way up around inside the rubble, that's starting to make its way towards Elric. Give me an attack roll, or whatever you choose to do.
Okay, I use my sword. So what?
That hits. That absolutely
Ooh.
hits.
Hahaha. Attack. It's 10.
Swoosh. You deal 10 damage.
Whoosh. Yeah. And I'm also gonna try unarmed attack as well.
Give me a damage roll.
Yeah. Haha!
That hits.
Can I add the extra detail where, like, I use the sword slashing upwards, and then, like, using my fist, just punch him down towards the rocks. So then when the rocks come, it just washes his back up.
Sure. I'll flavor it that way.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Show me that damage.
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it is Brock's turn.
Right. Still on the floor.
Yeah.
What's the range on this? Probably need to touch it, right? Yeah, that range is touch. Fuck.
I feel so successful.
Oh, I almost forgot. He takes the bludgeoning damage from the earthquake at this point.
Okay.
It's been 2 rounds, so the rocks all hit him.
Would I have to avoid it since, like, I'm also there?
No, because you climbed up with the momentum of the rocks, so it would be like getting.
Okay.
Yeah, you're moving the same speed as them, so they're not really like hitting you.
Okay.
Cool. Am I going to use my second fireball? That's my only fireball then. Fuck it. I'm going to use my second fireball.
Okay.
And I will once again launch out of my gauntlet a ball of fire doing fireball things.
You do that. Let's see if he makes the save. It is not Elric's day.
Technically, it's not Elric. It's just a consciousness.
Yeah.
So we can just blame it that he doesn't feel too happy today.
And so, you hit him with that, and that's 25 damage.
26. It is.
26. Azim, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Wait, is this for like an area and effect kind of thing?
Yeah. It's a fireball. You're in
Oh.
It's a fireball.
Okay.
It's
Hold
a
on,
20-foot
hold on.
sphere.
Just want to point out, I do have this.
it. Yes, I
Yeah.
know. And if you make the save, which
Yeah.
is very likely, you will take no damage.
Oh, fuck
Okay.
yeah.
It's dexterity. Dexterity, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck.
That's a no.
You did, in fact, not make the save. You take 26
Okay,
damage.
really?
You still take half.
But divided by 2.
Oh,
26
nice.
divided by
You
2.
only take 13.
Yeah. 64 health. Awesome. Aye.
And now, that's Brock's turn. It is now Elric's turn. He'll do something, which I'm aware of. And now... he is now moved far enough sideways that he starts dropping over the edge of the anti-gravity cylinder because he's drifted too far to the other end. And you see him fall kind of limply and land on like the other side of some trees. And Azim, from your perspective, you can see that he landed next to some kind of like small wooden cabin.
Uh-huh.
And on Cynade's turn, what do? After you hear a big loud thump.
I thought comment was over.
It might be. You still have the spell active, though.
I'm just still floating up there. Just like we.
I'm going to shut the spell off and make sure ask him does it die.
Word.
I'm fine.
All those rocks and trees begin to fall directly down to the ground.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Where is the anti-gravity spell?
Are we on the map yet?
There's gravity, 50-foot radius, 100-foot cylinder. How much damage is a 100-foot drop? Creature can make a dexterity saving throw to grab something. Let me quickly Google this.
I'm just gonna say that's under full damage,
Okay.
probably. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Fall damage 5e, because if it's a dexterity saving throw, you could probably just land. A complete guide to plummeting to your doom. God.
I also have slow fall.
That could work. Before you get into what you want to find,
Yeah.
falling damage actually works.
I'm just going to catch him.
You want to catch him? Alright.
You want to catch me?
I want to catch him.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
you're,
this sounds funny. I'll allow it.
as the ground beneath you is giving out, you see Cynade like kind of jumping up kind of high to
Yeah.
brace for an impact as they catch you. And as you let them kind of catch you, Princess Carrie style, there's
Yeah.
a hard boom as you hit them, and they brace. Give me a strength check, Cynade. DC, how heavy is Azim?
Shit. Well, he ain't a chunky dude. He is a monk. So, do we want to say like a good solid like 190, something like that?
190, sure. Cynade
Yeah.
manages to brace for the impact and catch him successfully. And you take
Awesome.
no damage on the fall back to the ground, especially with all that loose dirt right
Cool.
beneath you.
And then Cinade's just holding me like princess style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just look at Cynade and just like, well, I never expected to be in this sort of position. Thank you.
You would like to do the most crazy shit.
Well, it just seems funny.
I'm going to put him down.
You do that.
Shanti's going to revert out of starry form now.
Okay. As the dust around you is kind of settling and calming down, it starts to become kind of clear just how much of the forest in front of you was destroyed. And a lot of it's like toppled over logs now and like a lot of dirt. So you can see clearly to another tree line on the other side that seems to give way to like a small clearing. It seems like the direction Elric would have fallen in.
Shanti's going to look back at the group and just wave her hand and just be like, this way, and walk towards the clearing.
You do that. Does anybody follow?
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
Yes.
You all follow. Let me switch you all over to this map.
Yeah.
How?
I have to say though,
Ooh.
before excuse me, before where's the thing? There is a hidden leak in the map. If you would
I
like to
see
find
it.
He saw it.
That was quick.
It wasn't so wonderfully hidden. I didn't want to put it with the vegetables. Everyone looks at the
Women.
vegetables.
True.
Puppy puppy poop.
And so, you're all over here as you walk towards him.
And you see this very large, sort of wolf-like looking Wendigo creature sprawled out with its head kind of up against... It's got its back pointing towards... I guess it's sort of in this position. It was hard to get at the right angle, but it's laying on its side and it seems thoroughly charred. And it seems like it landed with its neck up against the building right here.
Ouchie.
And it seems to be still. But like you can still see like bits of smoke coming off of it as like a lot of its fur has been like charred off.
I'm going to approach and see if he's dead.
They belch approach. Y'all just standing over here.
I will also approach. But like over here, did I stay a few feet back?
I casually watch as a distance.
Where are you, Cynade?
She's watching at a distance. So
Oh, you're not on the map yet?
I am
I
cautiously
got her.
watching from like right here.
I got her.
Word. And so, there's two of you now. I'm gonna
There's
delete this
two of
one.
them.
Oh no, this is getting out of hand.
No, there are two
No,
of
there
them.
are two of them.
Two of them.
So that's how far away you are, Cynade?
Yes.
Okay. Shanti, give me a perception check. Or an investigation check, my bad.
Diddly-dee, you just made me roll my highest modifier. My second highest modifier. It's a good thing you did too. Yasha?
Hmm?
What's 6 plus 7?
13.
Thank you. 13.
13.
I'm an artist. I don't do
13.
Are
math.
you okay?
No.
13. It sounds
You
like,
You asked.
with your good hearing, you're able to detect. It almost sounds like the creature's gurgling a bit, like it's struggling to breathe or something. You hear kind of this like.
Ew. Ew.
It's pretty light, but it's hard to tell. It sounds like odd breathing.
I am going to... Don't ignore that. I'm not going to hit him with Guiding Bolt again.
Just to be
For
sure.
fucking crap as well, lady.
No, I'm not
Extra
that
crispy.
mean.
We're going to kick the dead horse.
No,
Are
we're
you
not
sure
gonna-
about that? Are you
Um,
sure about that?
That's. I can't tell if that gurgling is death gurgling or, like, close to death. Because half of me really wants to heal it. Because I don't want to find out what happens when you kill the consciousness version of something. I really don't. Because in fucking Dragon Age, that means you're tranquil, so let's not go that route. Fuck it. If I die, I die. Healing word. Just giving him a
So,
hold
What
on
is
one
the
second.
word?
give me, as you're about to cast it, give me another investigation
Bird.
check.
Everyone
At
knows
advantage, since you're getting
about the
close to,
bird.
like, you're trying to heal him right now.
Phew, a 17 and a 2. I think I know which one I'm going with. My modifier. 23.
You got a 23. So as you're, like, reaching out, being about to cast the spell, you're hearing it just a little bit more, and you realize that's not gurgling. As you're hearing it just a little bit more, you hear something that sounds like... Sure, Mark.
Is he whispering?
The Chinese.
It's not the Chinese, Mars.
And you hear him whispering a language you have not heard before.
God damn it. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. It's not Elven, Quarry, Dwarvish, Common, or Druidic, is it?
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it's Druidic.
Okay, then I do understand it. Because
You hear him
I
speaking
might
something
be rough about it, but...
something in Druidic that sounds like spellcasting.
I am going to back the fuck up. I am going to scramble backwards.
And as you try and do that,
Oh god.
in a 20-foot area here, everybody
great,
give
we're all
me a
fucked.
wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Fucking angry Elric.
I was
does
too
this count as
close.
an area factor because
This is give me a
Is this?
wisdom saving throw if you're in this area.
19.
That's a no from me, dog.
I'm smart.
I don't know why I did it twice.
But does this count as evasion because it's an area?
The DC is...
Or is it not?
That's for dexterity only.
Yeah, Dex only.
Okay. Noted. Okay.
Oh, it's a perception check, so you can have a little bit better, I think. Check answer spell. So if you have advantage, if you have
What?
good perception, you'll be able to see this. What is the DC? You get your spell save? Okay, so it's a DC 19.
Hey, I just made it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's still a no from me, dog.
Either
Brock
way,
and-
it's a no from you.
Brock and Azim, you both take 4d4 damage. 1 second. You both take 11 damage.
The amount of modifiers I
Okay.
have to add to my fucking roll to make it reach anywhere close to that, I don't have.
And Shanti, you realize the ground is Shanti and Cynade, you both realize the ground is the grass here is very spiky looking. And you realize he's cast spike growth on the ground. And
Fucking
then
brat.
you see the creature quickly lunge to life, pointing its face at all of you, and a loud screech comes out of it as it casts.
Thank you for
Where
not
is
actually
this?
screaming.
It casts Thunderwave.
Oh, fuck off.
Dealing 8 damage on a failed dexterity or constitution save.
Okay, good. At least I have a
Constitution
decent
save of
constitution.
19. And if you fail the save, you get pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
21,
No,
bitch.
baby.
Oh my.
Fuck.
I'm assuming
As-
half as much on a failed.
You don't get pushed. Yeah, half as much damage. So if you succeed, you take 4 damage and you don't get pushed back.
Nice.
Azim, you take 8
Nice.
damage, and you get pushed back 10 feet, and take an additional 2d4 damage from, you'll be like right here. Oopsie,
Alright, hold on.
I still have the drawing
Let
tool.
me just put the 45.
Azim, stop getting hit.
And
I
being
am
forced through
trying.
this,
It's the
Being
Azim
forced-
stop getting hit challenge.
being forced through the spike growth caused you to take 6 damage.
God damn it!
And that there is my favorite combo with Mountain Druid.
45. It's 39! Brother! Please! My boy wants to live.
Hey, at least we told you to up your health. This is why.
I did! I did!
I know, I was there.
Yeah, you're the one to yell at me.
And then, as right after that happens, you hear the Wendigo start to speak and says, "Fine then. If this is the day I die, I'm taking you." And he lunges to reach over Cynade and Brock, planting his own hands deep into the spikes of his spell, and tries to reach for Cynade to make an attack. Where is
God damn, this brat's annoying.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and
should
say
feel it. This would be a good idea.
No.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that that did not hit.
Yeah, I
Nine
don't
plus
think
5,
that
14.
hits.
No.
So Cynade, it's now your turn after the surprise round.
Oh, great. Initiative.
Oh boy. You cast that. Time stop. You briefly stop the flow of time for everyone but yourself. No time passes for other creatures while you take 1d4 plus 1 turns in a row.
Oh my god.
You do
I
that.
love it.
The world goes still for. Give me a roll of 1d4 plus 1. For 2 turns. Do you cast it a second time, Mars, or do you just accidentally click the roll again?
I accidentally clicked it.
Oh, okay. You now take 2 whole turns.
Time for some setup. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit fun. I can duplicate spells. So,
Oh?
I'm going to cast like magic missile 10 times. And I'm going to make an army.
What the fuck?
An army of missiles?
What the fuck? He's going in for a fucking brigade strike. I didn't order the London Blitz in my D&D campaign.
Not yet.
Enemy AC 130 above.
Oh my.
You don't have to
I'm
kill
just
streak
going to
yet.
do the math makeshift.
Word?
Oof.
Oh boy. 37 damage from the magic missiles once time restarts.
Hold up, is that 37 damage or 37 missiles?
Oh, 37 missiles.
Oh boy.
Yikes. Fucking yikes.
Artillery, and they don't
Which
miss,
is-
do they?
No, they can't miss unless you have
Exactly.
a spell called Shield. So those are all D4s, right?
1d4 plus 1 per missile, I think.
So 37 D4 plus, plus 37. That's the total damage, right?
Okay, let me look at this. Yeah,
That is a clean
that sounds
100,
about right.
127 damage from magic missiles
Jeez.
during a time
If
stop.
he's not dead, I'm dangling myself off of my balcony.
3 rounds worth of high-level magic missiles. So you do that, and as you're in stop time, finishing up casting, an absolute barrage of magic missiles pointing at him like Dio throwing those knives. What do you do next before you stop time? Or do you just do that to use your movement?
Going to go on the roof.
With a great leap, you jump over him, probably using his head as a stepping stone, and jump up onto the roof.
I am also going to move Shanti. I'm going to move Shanti over here.
And using your movement, you move Shanti over there.
Oh, okay. You're putting me over here. Cool. Great. Have fun.
And do you do anything else? Is that all your movement?
I am resuming time.
I feel like you're about to play a sound effect.
Give me a second.
そして時は動き出す。
Was that the sound effect? Not
Yes.
not gonna do the inverse of the D. Okay. And so you resume time.
Don't have it.
Ah, damn.
All I have is this.
Oh my god. If we get copywritten for this, I swear to God.
Yeah, that'll be wild. And so, as you do that, time resumes, and immediately you see 37 gleaming darts of force energy spear their way through the Wendigo, and just a hail of blood comes from him. As he then collapses and his spell disappears. And Brock, there is now a 15
Wait, I
foot...
found it.
Oh. There you go.
There it is.
A 15-foot long Wendigo collapses above you.
Oh, fun.
Kind of like rolls to the side a bit though. He's not that heavy.
Damn. I'm
Damn,
not
boy.
stuck beneath the furry. Good. Yeah, is he still alive?
Do you like... His body seems warm at least. He's not moving. But do you like push him off?
I definitely make sure he ain't on top of me anymore and just tap him like.
You
what
do
the
that.
Fuck?
Pushing him away from you, he kind of rolls a bit to the side, his like rib cage jiggling a bit. And You see a lot of steam kind of like rise up from the body as it like a lot of steam comes off of him, and it seems like he's shrinking down in size now as he slowly begins to transform with the sound of bones cracking back into his original shape. Where is he? He is here.
You'll find him. I believe in you.
He is. As you see a supposedly younger Elric collapsed on his back with a lot of blood on his body, heaving on the ground.
I'm going to
I
approach Cynade
Take a
and be like,
look over at
thanks.
Cynade. I'll look back at Elric and just shake my head for a second. You were saying, Brian?
Oh, I just basically thanked Cynade for moving me. That's all I did.
You do that.
I'm gonna kneel down a bit over.
I
Still
didn't want
moving.
you to get hurt in the garage.
Garage.
I think they meant barrage.
Yeah. Alright, what are you doing, Yasha?
Okay. I'm gonna kneel down. I was still bleeding Elric. I'm like, do we want to heal him? Or is he just gonna attack us again?
Is he dead?
I'm gonna check if he's dead.
You check, and as you're looking at him, he's staring up at the sky, and there is still some motion in his chest. It looks like some muscles convulsing a little bit, but very slightly he like turns to look his eyes over towards you. It doesn't seem like he can talk too much. The blood filling his mouth is a bit too much. You can still see like some steam that's like coming out of the holes in his chest. It looks like it's healing up rather quickly.
No, he's very much alive. Although
We should probably get out of here.
I agree with Cynade. It's his consciousness, not a physical form. I think it'll be fine.
Alright. And standing up, I will just say to Elric, just don't follow us and make us do this again. And I'll look over Charlie and just say, okay, where do we go?
Makeshift, help me out. Where do we go?
Good question. You can sense that there seems to be some sort of powerful presence in the distance. You think it might be the tree that Leverton sits at the base of that you've sensed before.
We're going to Leverton's tree, boys. Follow me. And she doesn't actually say that. I say that because I'm a nerd. But Shanti just looks over in the direction and starts walking.
You do that, and after a few steps, you feel something grab your foot.
God damn it, not again. Can I kick it?
Sure.
Kick it. I don't even look down at it. I just bring my other foot and I kick at my ankle.
Give me an attack roll.
For attack roll for remove ankle biters.
It's Hocus Crocus.
You
Wait,
do feel
is
like
it? No, I
you
want
feel
to
like-
look.
you feel a human-sized hand, I should say.
Okay.
That's much as obvious.
You know what? I actually kind of feel bad. I don't want to kick it. I raise one foot to go and kick it, but then I kind of look down to see what it is.
You quickly realize that Elric has managed to rather difficultly crawl behind you and then grab onto your foot. Seems like he can hardly crawl this distance. as he starts coughing a bit more. It seems like his lungs are starting to work again as he goes.
Wait.
What?
Oh. Who are you?
How do I play this? Okay, not gonna lie though, when you said wait, I heard something else, and I went, ha! What? Yeah, that W
Did you
switched
hear
positions
Kuwait?
real fast. Oh boy.
What'd you say, Briar?
What?
One
Which
more
part
time,
didn't
what?
you hear?
The ending part, right when Mars
Oh,
spoke.
I said the W switched positions really fast.
Oh, yeah. And
Think
Mars, what'd you
about
say?
Here did you hear Kuwait?
No, I did not hear Kuwait. I heard mate, and I went, no! Wrong place, wrong time!
Buddy old pal.
Buddy old pal. Okay, serious mode though. She kind of moves her foot away from his hand and kneels down in front of him and just goes, "You'll find out in time."
He kind of like brings his hands like closer underneath him as he's able to actually be on like his hands and knees now. And it seems like he's working his way back towards his feet, like struggling, like as if he's carrying like a lot of weight on his back or something. He starts to stand up slowly.
What the hell does that mean?
She kind of like reaches out and gently puts a hand on his forearm and just goes, "It means there are things that you don't know yet."
Like, for example, why did you start walking in that direction?
Going to say hello to an old friend.
Old friend, you're walking towards a tree line. I know these woods. Why did you walk that way?
I told you. I'm going to say hello to an old friend. You're welcome to come along if you want, but I do have to ask that you refrain from trying to kill us again.
He pauses for a moment.
I suppose you must be some kind of goddess that I haven't met before.
Something like that.
He looks around at the group.
I assume you're all the same.
Most of us.
Asim is just coughing blood.
Oh, wait. You need to be healed. I'm gonna turn around and heal. I'm gonna throw healing word at Asim.
You do that, healing him for whatever amount
Yeah.
you roll for.
Submit. 6 healing. It's not much, but take
Awesome.
it, brother. Also, it does.
Word.
You just gave me like a
Are we
equivalent of a
getting
pat on the
Zippo
back.
back?
I'm putting the blood back in your body where it belongs.
The fucking drowning guy that just gets high-fived.
Yeah.
6 healing.
Better than nothing. Nut up or shut up.
All I
Are
can
we
just
getting
imagine
Zendil?
is just
Trust Makeshift. He has a plan.
Yeah.
plan, Arthur.
Your move, Wolfie boy.
Oh. He then says,
Why didn't any of you kill me?
Like I said, there are things you don't know yet. Plus, I don't want to, so there's that.
he pauses for a moment.
I know who you're going to try and gather. If you promise to leave this forest peacefully, I'll bring them to you now.
I'm sure that can be arranged.
All right then. I'll bring you the god of nature.
Thank you.
And so, jumping back in time a little bit, Zendil,
Yes.
you're meditating in your room, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So while you're meditating,
Don't tell me I just pop into existence. Okay. You know?
you,
Yeah, go on.
you're having this nice dream. It feels very vivid.
Mm-hmm.
And you really feel your connection with
Well,
nature deepening.
Uh-huh.
And you feel like you're once again walking around near like the edge of Silanoris. Kind of, you almost feel like you were drawn towards the in this kind of hazy state towards the rotten area of the Feywild, or at least where it would intersect with the material plane. You just
Mhm.
have this nice dream about like walking, just through the woods,
Oh.
being connected with nature.
Walking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dancing. Walking. Rearranging furniture.
Babs is shopping.
And then, as you're walking, you see a green light appear in front of you. It's a very soothing looking light.
All right. I walk towards it.
Oh
to
yeah,
examine what it is.
that light's got a nice warm glow. It's got the magic of the Feywild. It's it's wonderful.
Like a moth to a flame. All right.
Yeah, it feels so welcoming, and inviting. It's almost like it's reaching out. It's like it's extending a hand to you.
Don't go to the light.
I walk towards it as possibly Elric yoinks me from it, and I'm like,
You do exactly that as you then
I
feel
knew
an
it.
actual hand
I'm like,
grab
"Oh,
onto your shirt.
that's
and-
a bright looking light. What if like ah!
And then everybody sees as Elric pulls this this familiar person through the portal. He pulls Zendil through the portal and he goes, "Here, it's the god of nature." And Zendil, you see Elric giving you this like cold death glare as he looks at you, almost like he's trying to tell you something quietly.
Shanti
Serious, Elric?
looks very confused.
And then he
I
says in Druidic, "Don't say a word. Play along."
I zip my
Is he
mouth. I'm
stupid?
like, all right. Okay, I'm not gonna say it.
Is Elric stupid?
Imagine just
He doesn't know that we know him.
Okay, cool. Shanti looks at Elric and raises eyebrows and goes,
Oh, hi, Zendil.
"You
I
do
wave my arm and
realize I can
smile.
understand you, right?"
He raises an eyebrow and looks behind him. "What do you mean?"
She just stares at him
wink,
with like that knowing look that moms get when they know that you fucked up. It's like, ah, yes, mom knows I took the cookie from the cookie jar, and she just crosses her arms.
"You can speak Druidic. How?"
Trust me, it was a shock to me too.
"A shock? What? What do you mean? I saw
Oh,
you turn into a chunk of stars. Aren't you a cleric or something?"
she like rubs the side of her temple and just goes, "You know," and she just looks to Brock and goes, "Was I this frustrating when I was that young?"
Brock looks at her, knowing very well what she tries to insinuate with a look, and just looks at Elric, looks back at Shanti, and just shrugs.
Good answer. I'm not a cleric.
Okay, then what are you?
I don't. This whole thing is like driving me up a tree. I feel like I'm arguing with a toddler.
Yeah, because you are.
I know.
It's younger
It just-
Elric.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
I know I'm arguing with a toddler. Arguing with a fucking toddler that eats people. She just kind of looks down at her, like, blue and gold, and then she's just like, oh. Rare circle. Stars. And she just points upward.
The stars.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'll believe it when I meet the circle itself. Anyway, take it from me, I've been the caretaker of the god of nature for as long as I can remember. Here, watch this.
And Elric turns back towards Zendil. He sticks his arm clear into your chest
Up my
cavity, but
ass.
it doesn't. He like his hand passes through your skin, but it doesn't really feel like it doesn't cause pain. And then he grabs onto your heart and pulls it out with the large arteries and veins still attached to the top of it.
Ew.
Mhm.
And he shows it. He shows it to the group, and you can see what looks to be this big lump of like very odd-looking glowing fungi growing around his heart. It doesn't
you've
even
got
look
to
like
be
it's
kidding me.
beating. It's like very slowly beating, maybe.
Shanti looks to Cynade and then to Brock and just goes, he's... Oh my god.
I'd love to say that that was the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. But that's
You know
not
what
even
that
the
means,
case.
right?
It means he's the god of nature. So here you go. Leave my forest now. It's not like you can kill a god.
Shanti just like raises her hand to her mouth and like stifles a laugh behind it and just goes, all right. God, what happens to you? And she like mumbles under her breath before waving Zendil over.
Zendil, what do you do?
Wasn't here for that part.
Shanti basically
just,
mumbled
you know
under
what?
her breath and waved you over.
Oh, I see. The whole time it was happening. Heart pulled out. I adjusted the fan IRL. Came back, and I'm like, oh yeah, I came back. Oh, okay. You what exactly?
I waved you over. I like raised my hand and did like the come hither.
Come
So,
here,
yeah,
boy.
the thing is, how long is the tethering to
His
my
arm
heart
is
in
still out.
Elric's hand?
Elric
Is it
lets
like
go.
a remote control?
No, he lets
it-
go of it, and it just like
Oh, okay.
right back into your chest.
I thought we had a Iron Man arc reactor thing going on where I'm like walking away from my heart, but alright. Yeah, I walk towards Shanti. Yes, what is it?
I'll explain later. Just
Yeah.
just follow us.
All right.
Shanti takes one last look at young Elric, kind of looks him up and down, and just goes,
He let go of my heart, right?
yes, he
Yeah,
did.
it's back in you.
All right. Slowly.
Just looks him up and down and
vacuums
just
back
goes,
inside.
Yeah, I like you better with short hair. And she turns and, where is the feeling still pulling from the same direction?
Is the what still pulling? Oh, the feeling towards the
The
tree. Yes, kind of. She's a little different now. Something's going a little wonky.
I'm going to walk the opposite direction, but I'm not fucking leaving the forest. We're just gonna go around the cabin.
So you're walking back towards Elric? Towards his cabin, I guess?
I'm walking the opposite direction I was walking, because he knew I
Oh.
was walking towards the tree line. He knew where I was going, so I'm not gonna just turn around and just continue walking that way. We're gonna walk
okay.
back, and we're just gonna backtrack and do a little J-turn. We're gonna just go through the forest a different way.
Gotcha. As you try and turn away and walk, he goes,
What? You knew him?
Shocking, isn't it?
Yep. He's
I'm
a very
confused.
fun guy.
Hey!
But
Hey,
too fun.
not enough guy.
And Elric like walks in your direction to keep up and like try and call over to you as you're trying to walk away, and he goes, since when the circles, whatever circle you're in, been accepting masochists into their fold?
What? Wait, who do you say that to?
He says that to you, Shanti.
She
Okay.
turns back to him and just raises her eyebrows and goes, "Are you always this much of an ass?"
That's certainly new.
You're the one who's a masochist here. I'm just pointing out the facts.
Well, I'm definitely a masochist, but not in that way, so I'm definitely going to have to ask you to shush while I make good on my end of the deal, all right?
What do you mean, not in that way? There's only one way.
Sweet child. You'll find out.
I'll find out. You're just turned on while fighting. That's not a mystery. What circle accepted you in?
She just kind of like raises a hand and like does a weird little gesture and just, do you know what I am? Not god-wise, just race-wise.
A masochist. I can smell it from your hormones.
Oh my god. I'm a Kalistar
Blast
dingus.
in the background.
Shanti throws like a handful of dirt at Azim. She just picks it up and throws it at him. Shut it. I'm a Kalistar dingus.
Okay.
Do you know what that is, or do you need me to explain that to you too?
Yes, humanoids connected to dreams. I don't care.
It's a radish
You
star.
really do get on my nerves.
A radish.
We have a connection to dreams. That means a lot of us like the nighttime and the stars, which makes it pretty easy for us to get into the circle of the stars. I did a little bit of research once I found out myself.
Okay. I guess it's not that difficult to get in, seeing how, well, you got accepted in.
She just like tilts her head at him and like looks back at Brock and is like, you know what? Never mind. You want to hit him? Because you can hit that one.
I'll just put my hand on like Elric's fucking arm and just say, "Boy, do you really want us to put you back on the floor?"
As you put your hand on his arm, he squints at you and grabs you by the arm and lifts you up to his height and says, "Dwarf, I am a lot older than you."
And yet
I
you
want to
still
cast
like a
reduce
beat.
on him.
Oh, this is gonna get good.
I thought you were just gonna hit him real hard. It would have been funny.
This is also funny. What do you mean?
This is really funny.
Funny.
You're right, it is.
Funny. What'd you say, little man?
Let's see if he passes the save. 8 plus, is this a con save?
Yes.
He got a 13, so he did not pass that.
Dumbass.
Good. He shrinks to half his fucking height.
He does that, and his eyes go wide as he's still holding your arm, but now he is like 3 feet tall.
It's smaller.
Now he's 3 foot tall and basically holding himself onto the air at my arm.
Oh, he lets go at that point, so he's not hovering in the air.
Shanti just
look at him and
watches
say,
this with eyebrows.
"You may be older, physically, but you really act like a child."
He just glares at you. He knows he's outclassed.
Shanti looks at the smaller Elric, looks back to Brock with a bit of a grin and just goes, "Thank you. And you know what? Now that that's taken care of, we can actually continue on our way. Let's go." And she turns around and starts walking back towards the tree.
What the fuck do you think you know about me? Hey, come back here.
He tries to call over to you as he tries to follow you. His movement speeds.
His movement speed fucked. He's still fucked up from the fight. This bitch will not give up. Shanti turns back
like
to
an
him
angsty
over her
middle
shoulder,
schooler.
still walking, and she just goes, "Like I said, you're welcome to come with, but you have to promise not to kill us."
Glaring at you and gritting his teeth.
Unshrink me first.
No, I think we'll need your assurance first that you're not going to kill us. And Shanti like puts her hand out to stop Brock.
Can I carry
Brock
him
just
with mage hand?
look at Shanti and just like,
No, he's too
Can I
heavy for
carry
Mage
him?
Hand. Mage Hand only is
Yeah.
10 pounds. He's too big.
Ah,
What
damn
did
it.
Brock
It's
say?
too big.
I want to hear it.
he just very quietly on his brush just goes, "Okay," and turns away from Elric as well and just follows Shanti.
And he calls out finally and goes,
Fine. You have my word. I won't attack you.
Shanti looks
As
Shanti
he
looks at
walked.
Brock and then just nods her head and just goes, "Pretty sure King of the Feywild can't lie, so go ahead."
Tiny right now, right?
He's. What's up?
Like how tiny?
He's 3 feet
He's
tall.
tiny, is it?
He's the size of a
He's tiny.
halfling.
3 feet tall.
Do
Okay.
you wanted to do anything before I make him normal size again?
I just see him like grungle angry, walk away like.
Oh my god.
Come.
That's pretty
So what do we
fucking
do
funny.
now? We follow.
I let go of the concentration on reduce now that he's given his promise.
Oh, okay. That was a concentration spell.
Yes.
You were legit holding him side.
Yep. So he grows back to his normal size and goes,
Thanks. Oh, and by the way, the King of the Feywild can lie.
Can and
Also-
should are two different things.
By the way, how'd you know I was the King of the Feywild? I don't exactly advertise that.
You don't exactly listen either. Like I said, there are things you don't know yet.
Yes.
You weren't being yet. Patience.
Yeah, same goes for you. Now then, I assume you want to go meet Leverton.
Sure. Meet Leverton.
And what do you plan to do when you encounter her?
Not sure exactly. It's not her we're after. That's just where I think we need to go.
Fine then. Follow me. I know the way.
She decides not to fight him on that one and just is like, alright, whatever.
You do so. And as you do that, he opens up a portal to the Feywild in your path, and you can feel the call coming from that direction far more strongly. Seems like this is the correct path to go.
Man, this realm is really weird. And she's just going to go through the portal.
Brock will follow.
Do you all go through the portal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Willingly this time, not get yanked, but yes.
Nice.
Was everyone but Zendil is through. Zendil gets yanked.
First I get into a portal, and then got my heart ripped out, and then going back into a portal. You know? Good day.
What do you mean you don't like
So-
getting yanked through a portal?
You're brought through a portal, and you all see, except for Azim, you don't see a familiar sight. You all see a familiar sight as you're brought to this
It's
very
Costco.
lively. My God, a big Costco. You
It's a
see that?
fucking Costco.
You see,
Azim sees the churros, and it's a dude.
you see this like familiar avenue of
Fantasy Costco, where all of your dreams come true. We got a deal for you.
Oh
you see
my
this
god.
like familiar sight of this avenue of these really nice trees that seem to lead to a warm glowing light at the far side. But this time you also seem to hear kind of bustling coming from beyond the trees. Like it's further back from where you are, but it seems like there's maybe even like some sort of festival going on in the distance.
Eating contest. Ah.
Not again.
Food.
Why did I hit transition instead of fade? Anyway, I would like to see if Leverton is at the base of the tree.
She's still pretty far away.
Oh,
Like, she's-
sad.
Yeah, she's all the way over at like the end of this avenue of trees.
Sad. Okay. Then we'll walk through the trees and take a look at what's going on. What's happening in the Feywild, in the dream realm,
Word.
the
Yeah.
Fey dream wild.
As you're
Dreamworld.
as you're following behind Elric, he kind of like looks over at Shanti and like beckons you forward to like talk to you a bit.
She raises her eyebrows and then just be like, if he threatens to break my bones, you may kill him, to Brock. And just, she walks up to him.
You do that. And Brock, do you say anything in response?
I just take out a small thing and like socket it into the gauntlet and say, "Oh, don't worry, I'm prepared."
We love protective dad.
We left protected that has fucking smite and a spell storing item which you can cast
Hot.
8 times through it.
Hot. Like,
A lot of bonk.
big bonk. Okay. Shanti walks up to Elric and she kind of keeps a little bit of a distance and keeps her arms crossed as she walks through the trees. And she's still looking around. She's not looking at him.
He says kind of calmly and quietly to you, "You mentioned things I don't know yet. Then can you tell me what's made you allied to that tiefling back there?"
You know, I'm not exactly sure myself. I think friendship is probably the best answer.
Just be careful.
I'm aware.
I remember a tiefling like that from a long time ago, back when I was just a kid. They abandoned us. They abandoned me. Not completely sure why, but if I had to guess, it was for Vestia. Town that's been building for a while.
I know.
Well traveled, I see.
You could say that.
Well then, just be sure to keep your defenses up near her. You seem nice. If I'm not mistaken, it almost looked like you were about to try and heal me. Back when, we were fighting.
Ah, yes, back when you tried to kill us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He scratches his neck.
Don't
Sorry.
worry, I don't hold it against you. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last.
It's just, seeing a tiefling again. Especially with armor like that. It, brought back old memories. Wait, the last? What do you mean?
Like I said.
Well, anyway. Oh, hey. He calls over to the group. Sorry, I need to make a stop really quickly.
If it's who I think it is, I'm gonna be so fucking excited.
I hope it's a potty break.
Oh yeah, just go anywhere in the woods. Just don't pee on any of the frog bars.
Noted.
He points down around the ground at like the base of some trees, and you see like some toads sitting out. Like,
And my cock points on the ground, peeing.
Oh my god! This went that way real fast.
He's pulling his cock out.
You see some toads sitting at these like little makeshift bars at the base of trees.
Makeshift bars.
Oh my God.
Inception music intensifies.
Self-insert. No.
Makeshift toad bar.
Do you take a piss on the toads?
You know what? Let the dice die. And by dice, I mean the coin.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Please don't piss on the
God.
frogs.
The pissed frog or a pissed off frog? Let's see what happens. All right. Heads for peeing, tails for no-no. Oh, Ben, no-no. Looks like frog safe tonight.
Darn.
Sad.
I was gonna make that go really weirdly.
Suddenly your pee-pee turns into a mushroom.
Implying it isn't.
Oh my god. And so,
It hasn't done this for a while.
Not out in the open, at least.
Alright.
and so,
So, go on.
he actually, if you're peeing right now, give me a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Could possibly...
Give me a piss check.
Don't tell me it's gonna go like a shotgun and I'm gonna lose control. Okay. Wisdom saving throw for
Fucking
pissing.
Christ.
For pissing. You know why not?
Roll to piss.
Roll to piss.
Roll for piss
How
strength.
bad could it be?
Oh no.
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
Did I get? Wait. Come on. 19. Okay.
19 to piss.
Okay,
I
nice.
thought I had an 8. And I was like, oh shit. Well, pants wet.
So, Elric sees that and he goes, "Alright, cool. Anybody else needs to go ahead. I need to talk to somebody." And you see Elric walk over towards a tree on like the edge of the corridor. And he like lifts up his hands and he like taps his finger against
Oh my God, I think I know what it was for.
Shanti's gonna come up behind him and just watch.
he looks at you and is like, "Alright." He taps on the door and he waits a moment, or he taps on like a little knot in the tree where there seems to be like a little handle on it, and he waits for a moment. After a moment, you hear like, "Oh, hang on, I'm coming."
There he is! It's our
Oh,
boy!
no.
It's our boy!
Oh my gosh, it's
Yes!
Hocus Crocus.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's our boy!
And then you see the tiny little piece of wood open up, and you see a frog who seems to be carrying like a little axe and like a little weapon. He's got like a tiny set of armor on. And he goes, "Oh hey, Elric, how you been?"
Hi there, Frodrick. I'm good.
Frodrick.
Wait, Frodrick.
Rodri.
Is this Hocus Crocus' ancestor?
His brother.
It's his uncle?
You say that out
All I
loud.
can imagine.
Roderick?
No.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna keep watching, because, like, I recognize the voice, but it's also a little different, and now it's a different name, and now I'm just like, I
Does
want
he
to see
have
how
a
this
gun?
goes. Does he have a gun?
No, he has a tiny little axe though.
Where is his gun?
He does not
I
own
want
a
to
gun.
give him a gun.
No.
wanna
Cynade
give
just
him a
reaches
gun?
through time and space and gives him a gun.
Do not give him the gun. Please.
It can't
Give him a
just
gun.
appear
Interesting.
in the middle of the dreams like, I want to have you to have a gun.
Here comes
So-
crime.
Cynade walks up towards
Gun a
the
gun
tree.
just ascends from the heavens.
And Cynade produces seemingly a replica of that the weapon that Doldrum had been carrying, and she points it right at the frog and goes, "Want a gun?" And Elric goes, "What the fuck is that thing?"
First Kara, now Cynade. Cynade, put it away.
Well, I'm
not-
not sure what kind of model a gun is, but I already have a house right here. And he
The frog must have a gun.
The frog doesn't need a gun, Cynade.
I already have this house though.
You aim.
Cynade, it won't even matter.
And fire you pull the thing.
Probably best if I don't have something that large creating fire.
And it make a big boom.
Or something that loud. I have a lot of neighbors.
This is your destiny.
That's why you put a silencer on it.
I don't know.
No.
I think my destiny is my tadpoles.
Cynade, he said no. Let's respect the decision and put the gun away.
Speaking of the tadpoles, how are they doing?
Oh, they're doing really good. Most of them kind of spread out into the water, but I did keep one for myself. Want to at least raise one of them directly.
I know. What are you going to name him?
I am going
sure.
to shrink the gun down to his size.
Okay.
Cynade, please.
Elric looks at you curiously as you do that.
And I also going to give him a cowboy hat.
Oh my god.
All I can
And-
imagine is just like
Just for your sons.
the two of them having a. I could just imagine their two having a conversation. All I could see is Cynade slowly guiding her hand towards King.
Cynade came prepared to play dress up with the frog.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never
Yeah,
known a
well,
game
yeah.
of dress up to involve actual firearms.
And as
Yeah,
you
it's
reach
the Texas
the
version.
You've
shrunken
never been to
cowboy hat.
Russia.
Oh.
Oh.
You reach the shrunken cowboy hat over to Frodrick, and he goes, "Oh, thank you for the gift." And he takes the hat and puts it on, and rests the tiny gun right next to him.
The big iron.
Perfect.
Anyway, you want to see how my tadpole is doing?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to.
And he goes into his house, and you hear like a little splash of water. And he comes back, not holding the axe, but he's now just like holding a tadpole. And he goes, "Hey, I feel like I'm gonna name him Hocus Crocus. How's that sound?
Oh,
I hope he becomes magical. Otherwise, the name won't really make sense."
I think the name is perfect.
yes,
Yeah, Shanti just says, I
I
think
like
the
the
name
name.
is perfect.
I like it.
I'm glad.
Great
Alright,
name.
back in the water with you, squirmy little dude. And he wanders back into his apartment. And Elric goes,
One day
Right.
you will fire a large cannon.
"That's true.
Alright, Cynade.
He's gonna learn firearms from this
He
moment."
really is. It makes
And then-
sense now that he knew what the cannon did.
Yeah. And
He's studied
so
the firearm. Young age.
Elric goes, "Alright, Frodrick, I'll try and stop in more often. Sorry I haven't seen you recently."
"Oh, no worries, Elric. Life can be busy and all that. Anyway, see you around."
Bye.
And tiny little door shuts.
Shanti turns to Brock and goes, well, he is much nicer than his son.
You mean the frog that... Oh. Yeah. He seems nice.
Shanti just turns back to Elric and just looks at him and is just like expecting him to continue walking.
And he does exactly that after a brief moment of eye contact between you two.
Hot. I'm sorry, but now the only thing I can think of is the prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
Eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact. May I request a quick potty break? Because I gotta pee real bad.
I was just about to say, this is a good time for that.
Yeah.
Not
Potty
that
break.
thing, but
Potty
the
break.
bathroom break.
Potty break. Potty break. Everybody take your potty break. Wee. Hello
Don't pee in
again,
your
chat.
dreams, folk.
Wait, what?
Don't pee in your dreams, folk.
Don't pee in your dreams. Oh,
Incredible
now
Bulk.
I get what the. Okay, now I get why. Okay, now I get it. When you said pee yourself IRL, I thought like you meant in like
Yes.
Chet would pee himself.
No.
Oh, Brian needs like 1,000 naps.
Look, we don't need a golden shower now. Let's move on.
Speak for yourself. Anyway, let's continue.
What-
Makeshift.
what was that? What was that?
That was my attempt at startling you. Did it work?
Startling. Yes, but also I'm disgusted but intrigued.
Don't knock it till you try it. Let me just make it clear for chat. I do not have a piss kink. I am just currently trying to make people laugh.
Cope.
Cope. Anyway, okay. Back to the story. Makeshift.
All right. So you're all following Elric, and he just talked to a frog that lives in a tree.
Who's the dad
And
of
you
Elric?
almost saw Zendil take a pee on some toads that live on the ground, but did not.
And we gave him a gun and a cowboy hat.
Yes, that's
Yes.
I don't think Ram Ranch is in here today, but let's keep going.
And Elric continues to walk, but about 100
Waddle.
feet before the mouth of the corridor that seems to open into brighter light, he turns around and he faces the group.
You there, tiefling. I haven't heard you speak yet.
She doesn't.
She just shrugs.
He gives a really long stare.
That was some interesting magic you cast. It almost seemed like you instantaneously changed your position. And cast magic. Were you teleporting by chance?
Stares she's just stares at. Shanti. Like, please help me.
Shanti turns to him and just says, "This is one of the things you don't know yet."
He looks away from Cynade and look at Shanti for a while. And holds his stare at you.
She holds it back. She's not backing down.
He's got more like a curious look on his face right now, though, than like an angry look.
She still holds it. She's just like, I said what I said.
His expression starts to change as he tilts his head.
Why can I smell your hormones every time you look at me?
Her cheeks kind of turn like a bright pink, and she just turns around and starts walking toward the tree like, fuck it, she's on her own.
Aston is just chuckling in the background, just like.
Hey, I brought you into this group, I can take you out of it.
After you,
I was going to say I brought you into this world.
I mean,
After you-
technically.
Take you out of it.
after you walk past him, he calls back without trying to halt you. He just goes,
Don't cross past the tree line just yet. You'll
I
be
know.
attacked. Oh. Right, things I don't know yet. Anyway. You, tiefling. Well, I suppose you're just sparse with your words. I can understand that.
Oof, I just got that.
They sent me a GIF showing Cinade's expression. Oh my god.
Makes me funny.
It's whack looking.
That's a really funny gift, Mark. I don't know, like, I really want to show this somehow, but I don't think I can.
Where do you see the gift? Where the fuck do you see
It's our like
Hang on,
writer producer group chat.
Oh.
I'll
okay,
put it in
okay.
side chat so you can all see
Yeah,
it.
put it inside chat. They gotta see this. It's funny as shit.
There you go.
That's what they just sent me.
It's the white person shrug.
Don't worry, just
For anybody who can't see this, which is everybody except for us in the call, just
Mhm.
picture some like balding, if not maybe buzzed hair individual with like a very prominent double chin, just like scrunching his whole neck down and smiling real wide, and making his eyes really wide, and just going like, a bunch of times.
like a
That's
big
what we're
old
looking
white
at.
man shrug.
And there you go.
Pretty fucking funny, not gonna lie.
And
Big
so,
old white man shrug.
as what was Elric saying?
I
As
can
Elric's
understand
talking.
that. That's the last thing he said.
He goes,
I can understand being sparse with your words. Maybe you lived through a lot of pain, and so have I. Just in case that you are the person that I'm thinking of, I know that you could just kill me if you could have, or if you wanted to. But you didn't. I suppose that's worth something. And I want you to know something, if that is you that I'm thinking of. That haunting, searing image in my past. A memory of somebody I used to love so dearly.
Oof.
If that's you, I want you to know something. Careful when Leverton looks at you. She might try and kill you.
and he smirks and he like stretches the bottom right eyelid of his face in kind of like a
he's being a little
Yeah.
shit.
way.
He's being a little fucking shit. God damn it. I'm sorry, but when he was going through I've been through a lot of pain, the only thing I could think of was, oh, so you have glass bones and paper skin? Do you need to write a poem? Should I bring you some Fall Out Boy discs?
They have a new album out. It's pretty good.
Just
wait,
when
for
he
real?
says that I think of the Batman,
Oh
and
boy,
it goes
3 days
something in
grace.
the way.
Wait a minute, hold on. Make sure to just drop this on me. Fall Out Boy has a new album?
Yeah, just
What?
dropped. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
What?
It flows. The whole album
Yeah.
flows a bit like Folia Doe. There's a few.
What the fuck is a Fallout Boy?
It's a good band.
Really good
You know that
band
guy
here in the
from like
States.
Fallout? There's like a yellow blonde hair who brings kind of Fat Man nukes.
Oh my god. Melanie, Hosier, Paris Paloma, and now Fall Out Boy? March is a good month for music!
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm hard now. Cool. Let's continue. So
And
Elric
then-
makes a little shit of a face.
Do you all continue walking past him? Because he's stopped walking.
Shanti's right before the tree line, just waiting for everyone.
I go towards Shanti.
You do that. Do you all walk over towards Shanti?
Yep.
As you all start doing that, passing by Elric, Cynade, he holds up a finger in kind of a wait a moment position before you walk by him. Do you stop and You stop.
I'm going to wait a moment.
You see his ears like perk up a bit as he's like seems like he's listening to wait for footsteps to get a bit further. And after they're a little bit further away, he turns around. And before he takes a step, he says rather quietly, but so that you can hear it,
I forgive you.
and then he keeps walking.
Oh, damn. Not what I was expecting, but okay.
Mm.
She gives a slight smile. And then just walks along.
You do that. And as you all see Elric approach, he then calls ahead and says,
Alright, just to be safe, let me walk through first. This doesn't kill me, just hurts a lot.
and he walks past all of you.
Does he get stabbed again?
He does,
Will
in
he
fact.
get stabbed again?
You do, in fact, after one step past the tree line, he immediately gets impaled by what seems to
A
be
shroom.
four sort of amber, like resin material, like blue spears that go through
Oh.
both his shoulders and both his thighs. And he immediately falls to the ground and shouts for a moment in pain.
Julius Caesar?
God damn it, Leverton. This is why I don't visit you.
And he starts yanking them out of his thighs.
God damn it, Mom.
It's safe to cross now, right? Now that she's done the whole stabby stab.
Every
Yes.
time I visit you, Mom, you point a shotgun at my face. You senile old woman.
Fucking Christ. God, I love you, Mars. Shanti is going to step forward and, do I have any other healing spells that do better shit? Nope. Okay. Another healing word for Elric.
I would like to know.
Another healing word for Elric.
As you're reaching out to...
Yeah, fuck it. Another second spell.
As you start, like, voicing the words, he just holds up his hands and goes,
Don't bother.
She holds both of her hands up in a surrendering position.
He yanks
Ooh.
those spears out of his legs, yanks them out of his shoulders, and stands back up as they start to heal shut. And he walks over to Leverton. And in front of you, like you've seen before, at the base of or this is Azim's first time seeing this, there's a massive glowing tree in front of you that stretches up high into the sky, far beyond what you can see in the atmosphere of the Feywild. It's kind of clouded with the thick gases inside of it. But even in these circumstances, you can tell that the tree is branching out far overhead. And at the base of it is this very frail and dainty-looking woman with antlers coming out of her head. These big, bright, yellow, rabbit-like eyes. And she walks over, my god. She's just sitting at the base of the tree.
If I... Okay,
Oh,
I have a question.
go ahead. Yeah.
The last time we saw Leverton, Elric told us not to get super close to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if I do it this time? Because I'm not the same little wizard bitch I was back then.
True, might be different.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got enough health to risk it. I hope. Makeshift, do I have enough health to risk it?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, cool. Wonderful. Great. Cool. I'm going to approach at the same pace that Elric does. I don't want to go in front of him. I'm not that brave. I'm going to approach at kind of the same pace. And I'm looking at Leverton.
You do that, walking towards Leverton. And as you all kind of, reach her position, she's still staring at Elric rather intensely,
And seems like all is calm. Nothing's really going on right now. But you do see some ladybugs are starting to like flutter their way past you, and some seem to be like landing on Leverton.
Ladybugs again. Fuck. Okay. Not. She doesn't say that. That's me. I have a feeling I know what the ladybugs mean, but I'm not gonna like voice anything because no one else does. So. I'm gonna get a little bit braver and approach Leverton and kneel next to her the same way I did at the beginning of this stream when she said, I have a wish to grant.
And you do that. And
getting fucking murked?
Elric says, just be careful, don't reach out and touch her. There's a bit of an aura around her that dissolves anything.
I know.
But as he says that, you notice that there's also a lot of ladybugs gathering around what seems to be gathering around Elric's neck. And it seems like this. It's hard to tell exactly, but it's almost like the ladybugs are dancing these kind of tendril shapes, like quite a distance around Elric. So it's almost like he's wearing a collar that's got a lot of strings attached to it. But he doesn't seem to pay it any mind.
I would like to look at Brock and look at Brock, look at Elric, and try to get Brock to look at Elric to see if he sees the ladybugs.
Do I see the ladybugs?
You do. You all see these ladybugs.
I will look at Shanti and just motion around the neck and do a questioning gesture. They're just what's up with that? Basically.
Shanti nods her head at him and then looks back at Leverton. I have a feeling I know what's happening, but I also don't at the same time. Makesha, please tell me I don't have to fucking behead him.
Maybe. But,
I'm not beheading him.
So you then see the ladybugs that are landing on Leverton. They also seem to be there's fewer of them, but there seem to be some that are around her neck. They're not as densely packed as on Elrics, but it seems like a few are reaching towards that. But more so, there's some kind of fluttering around the air near her, and you also start to see some of those stars that kind of appear around you sometimes with your magic, and they seem to be clearing the distance between you and Leverton. I feel like they're kind of beckoning you forward almost.
I really want to touch her, but I don't want to lose a hand.
It's a dream.
I mean, yeah, it's a dream, and we know from past experiences, thanks Elric, that those injuries aren't gonna stay on the physical body. But it's gonna hurt. Fuck it, why not? This is gonna go so bad. I'm gonna tentatively reach a finger and follow the stars. I'm gonna try to touch one of the stars that are closer to Leverton. I'm gonna lose a fucking finger.
You do that. You reach out your hand along the path the little stars are creating. And as you reach towards it, you can see as your hand gets closer, there's almost this aura surrounding her, like a perfect sphere. But as your hand approaches, it starts to bubble away.
Yes.
And the stars seem to be sort of distorting it and warping the aura that's created by her. And then Leverton breaks eye contact with Elric and looks over at you as your hand's approaching through the aura. She looks a bit surprised for a moment.
I would like to gently place a hand on her upper arm.
And as you do so, you get closer and closer. And she goes, and then Elric says, "What the hell? How are you doing this? Leverton, I've never even seen her look away from me." And then Leverton, right as your hand's about to touch hers, she goes, "Soon, this will all be over." And you hear Elric go, "What the hell?" But then, the world around you kind of like bleeds away and fades, as you can feel yourself warping and delving deeper into the realm of consciousness. And all the trees and all the forest, they blur away in obscurity. It even comes with kind of this falling feeling like you're going genuinely deeper physically into this world. And then, for a moment, you're all left in darkness. Elric is gone, Leverton's gone. Everything but all of you. The quiet. And then,
Sean, sorry.
you hear somebody nearby. As you all look around, you recognize a familiar face in the darkness.
Familiar face? Which familiar face, Makeshift?
Ty Lopez.
It's only been a little bit since you've met them, and you just parted ways. But you recognize Loon.
It's
Back in
Ooh.
Diriona.
oh,
Okay. Shanti is going to push herself up from her kneeling position and approach Loon. Or Loon's face.
Watch, it's not gonna be Loon.
It's gonna be the fucking
It's a
face stealer from
disembodied
Avatar.
face just floating around.
Oh god, not again.
Mars told me I can voice her if I need to. Okay, yeah. This is actually really close to the end of the session, so there's no need to do any voicing. You see Loon, and around you can feel this kind of uneasy stirring within the darkness, but you can't really tell what's in the darkness around you, but you can tell something here is very odd. It feels like you're very distant from anything you've ever known in this place. And Loon speaks, and she tells you, "Hello, everybody.
Loon?
ooh.
Okay, not much for talking."
I said her name.
Oh,
We
okay, I didn't hear that Discord.
Okay, didn't pick it up
She
then.
did answer. Yeah.
And she says, "Yes, we met in Diriona about a day ago."
I'm aware. What are you doing in the dream realm?
That's a very long story. And I'm going to say that's it for the session.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Pretty short
All
session
right.
this time around. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right. Let me switch screens
I just
here.
crack all my fingers.
Correct.
Right side, I'm
Yeah, yeah.
ready for breakfast.
Yeah.
You do be a hungry man.
Yeah.
All right.
I do be a hungry
Breakfast.
boy.
It's
I just
5
realized-
minutes until I lose an hour of existence,
Oof.
and we
Oh,
skip
boy.
from 2 to 3 a.m.
Oof.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, fair enough.
So we will be back next Saturday on April 1st, by the way, which is
It's gonna be a
we're
fun
not
time.
fucking with you guys, I promise. We'll be back. As long as
It's,
no one
it's
fucks it
gonna
up.
be a fucking Wild West session with
Please God. No.
Frodrick and
Subaru Electric Boogaloo.
Please
It turns
no.
to like a one shot instead. Like,
No.
Oh God.
I want to continue this
A
story.
one-shot goofball.
Fine.
we all fall asleep, and it's like a one shot of a different dream role. We're all cowboys.
Oh my god.
We're all
Uh,
cowboys together with Frodrick and the Subaru.
God damn
This
it.
town ain't big enough for us, Frodrick.
This
Me
isn't
jam.
aliens versus cowboys, for fuck's sake. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for coming out to Untold Realms Session 22 of Rise of Vestia. We will be back next Saturday, and not this week, but the next week we'll have another Path of Destruction. Getting close to the end on that one, so you don't want to miss it.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, I think we're good. All right. Everyone have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Good night. Take care, everyone.